Hey, good morning, guys. Today I'm going to talk about Chapter 11, Quartiles and Percentiles. Right? So today this is the part 2 of this Chapter 11 video. So let me go to the next slide. So over here, I have a question, or I have one example already. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you with this example all the terms. Okay, you need to know this example. Right, so let's kickstart with the first A. All right, so you are asked to find the mean. All right, the mean of this data set. Okay, so by the way, this is a data set. Okay, so before you can find all this, okay, before you can find all this, what you need to do first is you need to rearrange your data set. Okay, you need to rearrange the data set in ascending order. Alright, what's the meaning of ascending? I'm afraid that my spelling for ascending is wrong, so correct it. Okay, in ascending order. Alright, so the meaning of it is from the smallest to the largest. That's how you should rank your data set. Alright, so let's do it. Okay, so you have your 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 2, 4. Okay, so these are the numbers you have in the data set. So the lowest is 1, and the next, how many 2 you have? So I'm going to delete my 1. So I have 1, 3. I have 3 2s. Okay. All right. So it's a good practice. Okay. Once you have written down the number, just delete it, the data set here. Okay, using a pencil. All right. So now I will go to 3. So 1, 2, 2, 3. Last but not least, 4. All right. So this is how you rearrange the data set, or how you rearrange the numbers in the data set in ascending order. Okay, from the smallest to the largest, smallest to the largest. Okay, now let's go and find out what is the mean. Okay, so by the way, what's the meaning of mean in this case? All right, so in statistics, so right? In statistics terms, okay, or in the space of statistics, mean means average. Okay, so you are asked to find the average of all these numbers. So how are you going to do that? All right, so the mean is actually equal to 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 over how many numbers you have here. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 of them here. Okay, so that's how you can get the mean. All right, you take the sum of all these numbers, divide by the 8, which is the number of numbers data set. All right, so that's how you can get your mean. All right, so let me get a calculator and quickly find out what's the mean. Right, so I have first 2. Okay, and then divided by 8, right? Okay, so 2.625. Okay, so this is the mean for this data set. Alright, pretty simple. Oh, let's move on to the mode of the data set. Okay, so in statistics, once again, mode, okay, is the most, right? Okay, the most, or the one that appears the most. Okay, so the one that appears the most. Okay, so if you look at the data set here, so that's why I asked you to use your pencil, so you can quickly come back to this, or instead of looking at this data set, you can actually look at this. Okay, this data set in ascending order, right? So if you look at this, which number appears the most? Okay, because the meaning of mode statistics is the one that appears the most. Okay, so which one of these numbers appears the most? So clearly you can see 2 is the one, right? Because it appears 3 times, okay, compared to the rest. Okay, so the mode for the data set is 2. Alright, okay, so now let's look at the median. This is done, so now we should be looking at what is the median of this data set. Okay, so in statistics, once again, so the median means, the middle number. Okay, median means middle number, right? So the median means the middle. Okay, so you look at this once again. So you look at this data set in ascending order. So that's the reason why, okay, you have to arrange your data set in ascending order. Okay, if not, okay, you will not be able to find the middle number. Okay, you will not be able to find the middle number. Right? So important to rearrange the data set first if they are not arranged in ascending order. Okay, so if you look at this, you have 8 of them. Okay, you have 8 of them, so you can clearly see the middle number is between your 2 and 3. Alright, okay, that's the middle number. Why? You can actually see that you have 4 numbers here, and you also have 4 numbers here. So the middle is actually between your 2 and 3. Right? So in this case, the median is actually between 2 and 3. So you have to add 2 and 3 and divide by 2. So you get 2.5. So what is between 2 and 3? Okay, it's 2.5. Okay, so if okay you have this kind of cases, okay, the middle number is actually in between 2 numbers, right? So what you do, you just add these 2 up and then divide by 2. Alright, so that's the way to find the median. Alright, now, so I've completed the median as well. So now, we are asked to find the lower quartile and upper quartile. Okay, so the meaning of lower quartile and upper quartile is also pretty simple. Alright, so lower quartile, okay, lower quartile is the 25% quartile, and not lower, okay, lower, not lowest. So upper quartile is your 75% position. Alright, so therefore, if you are asked to find the lower quartile and the upper quartile, so what you need to do is, so let's go for the lower quartile first, which is 25% position. Okay, so you look at this, where is your 25% position? Right, so one of the easier ways to find the 25% or lower quartile position is, okay, so once you have identified your this middle, okay, which is here, identify the middle, which is here. Okay, so now look at the numbers on the left of this middle. Okay, so that means our focus will be on, all right, so let me use an arrow. So now our focus will be all the numbers here. Okay, so now ask yourself, what is the median for these values? Okay, so we are talking about our lower quartile. Okay, so what you are supposed to do, okay, you have identified the middle and then just look to the left. Okay, look to the left, okay, and find out what is the middle number of all these values. Okay, so you can actually see you have 4 values together. Okay, to find the middle, okay, okay, you can see you have 2 numbers, okay, on the left of this and on the right of this. Okay, so the middle is actually the 25% or the lower quartile position. Alright, so now you actually see your lower quartile is given by, so once again it's in between 2 and 2, right? So 2 plus 2 divided by 2, so you get 2. Alright, so let's move on to find the upper quartile. Alright, so to find the upper quartile, so instead of looking at the left hand side, okay, instead of looking at the left hand side of this, what you should do right now is you should be looking at the right hand side. Okay, you should be looking at the right hand side, which is everything here. Okay, and then identify the middle. Okay, identify the middle. Okay, so this is middle, right? Right? Why? Because you have 4 numbers all together, so you have 2 the left hand side of this new arrow, and you have 2 numbers on the right of this new arrow. Alright, so the upper quartile or the 75% is in between 3 and 4. Right, so if it's in between, you add them together first and divide by 2. So 7 divided by 2, 5. Alright, so that's how you can find your lower quartile and upper quartile. Right, so if I have to fix this first, okay, so if I have to find out what's the 25% or 75% position, so a very simple simple guide is 25% is the what? Is the median of, okay, is the median of all numbers, okay, to the left of the yeah. Right, you see it? Okay, no. So erase this. So if you are asked to find the lower quartile, which is the 25% position, so you're actually finding the median of all numbers to the left of the median of. Alright, so the median here and the median here, they are slightly different. So please note the nuance. Okay, so over here is the median of the data set. So the median of the data set for this data set is here. That's the median of the data set. So now you're asked to find the lower quartile. So I have to find the median of all numbers the left of the median of the data set. So the 25% will be here. Or this is the lower quartile, LQ. Alright. So similarly for the upper quartile, or 75%, so your job is to figure out, okay, the median of all numbers to the right of the median of this data set. So it will be given as your upper quartile. Alright, very simple, right? Okay, so now I have done this part already. So now we are asked to find what is the interquartile range. Oh, this is the simplest. Okay, interquartile range IQR, simply given by your upper quartile, upper quartile minus your lower quartile. So that will be 5 minus 2, and you get 1. Alright. Alright. So last but not least, you are asked to find the range. Okay, the range of the data set is basically the max minus the mean. What is the max in this data set? Okay, so let me just get rid of something. Tidy it up a bit so that you won't get confused. Alright, so I hope you are following. So what is the max number in this data set? You can clearly see it's 4, right? Okay, so it's 4. What is the minimum number in this data set? Clearly see it's 1, right? So the range is 4 minus 1, which is okay. So with this example and with all the workings and all the solutions, and I hope you have understood. Okay, you have understood all these terms, right? The mean, the mode, median, lower quartile, upper quartile, interquartile range, and the range. Alright, so hope that you have understood all this, and thank you for watching my video, and subscribe to the channel if you love my videos. Okay, thank you for watching once again. Bye bye.